challenging situations out here, and the weather and the road and everything else. And you can see the number of people all the way that's come out and appreciated what you're doing. So thank you very much for that. We definitely need that this period in our lives. So thank you. So first off, I'd like to go ahead and give you a set of coins that we have here. A couple of challenge coins for our department. And then I've also got a badge for you we'd like to go and present you with as well. So I'd like to go ahead, we couldn't do this without the support of Hilton Garden, so I'd like to introduce Lisa Klima, is the Director of Sales for Hilton Garden. I want to turn it over to her.
Welcome. We'd like to welcome you to the Hilton Garden Inn in Woodbridge, Virginia. We are both humbled and honored by your presence, and we are so grateful to be part of your walk for peace. I'd like to present to you and your fellow holy men and women a pineapple which symbolizes hospitality, and it's the way that we both welcome our guests in warmth and friendship. With Hilton, it has been our responsibility to share the warmth and peace of hospitality with the world. And we just wish you the best and a safe journey in the continuation of your walk for peace.
Thank you. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. I'm Supervisor Victor Angry. You're standing in the App School District. So on behalf of the citizens of Prince William County and the Neabsco District's residents, we welcome you. And I just want to personally say thank you for the journey of peace that you've taken. We're living in a time where this is so needed, and I speak on behalf of everyone and just thanking you for being here and doing this. Thank you so much. I want to introduce our Chair of the Board of County Supervisors, Mr. Chandra Jefferson.
Venerable monk, you started out walking for peace, but when you look out here, you've given a lot of hope. It is not just peace, but it is hope. You are walking through one of the most marginalized and vulnerable communities in my county. And what you are offering, you and the other venerable monks, is hope. You're showing people that there's a different way, that we can work together, that we can cooperate, and that we can come in peace. I am so very honored that you are walking through Prince William County. All of us today, we welcome you. There are people, and I hear some noise, people who are detractors. And I am sorry that they do not know how to open their hearts and to learn to love and to meet and greet one another. But please be assured, we are a welcoming community, and we are honored to have you journey through here. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. First of all, I would like to pay respect to our government official and law enforcement, and then the director here of this hotel that hosted us here tonight. Thank you so much for all the effort and all the love and hospitality hosting us here and escorting us throughout this day. Thank you so much. Hi everyone, how are you? Good. I know that you're very cold now. Huh? It worth it? Show me how worth it is it. It is. Thank you so much. Well, thank you for all that love, all that hospitality and support from all of you. Thank you so much. Even though in this freezing weather, I don't know how to count people, but everywhere we walk today, it just packed up people along the road and almost squeeze us on both sides, try to squeeze all the monks together. And here, when we come here, and a lot of people here as well, and how long have you spent to wait for us today?
3 hours.
Hours? 3, 4 hours, 5 hours. There are people that spend a lot of hours here waiting for the Venerable monks, right? And you say it's worth it, and I hope that is the truth. Okay, so peace is something that we have been looking for, and that is why we ignore all that weather and everything else around us. Is that right? We just here trying to find some peace, and we're just here to support each other. We are here to show love to each other, and that is what the world should be, right? We don't need any more hatred. We don't need any more anger. We don't need any of that. We need love. We need respect. Is that right? And that is something that we've been missing in this life, in this world. And this year of 2026, I would respectfully ask all of us to change, to make it different. Learn how to respect the others. Learn how to love the others as you love yourself. Learn how to love the other as you love your family members and your loved one. It means that loving kindness. It doesn't matter what people say, what people do out there. We still try to give them love, as loving kindness has no boundaries. If we can do that, we will have peaceful day, peaceful life. It doesn't matter what the world throwing at us. If we stay focused, if you be able to manage your emotion, you will have a peaceful life. Remember, always remember, if you act, if you react, you suffer for sure. If you refuse to react, you stay calm, your day will be much better and peaceful. It's because we always react to things around us. That is why we suffer. And I truly hope that this year, 2026, we will not react the way we used to be anymore. Okay? So, for peace, I always say that we need to practice to bring peace from within. It's not peace, anything that is from out there. It doesn't matter what belief we have, what faith, what religious we're practicing. It really doesn't matter. But there's the only way that we can have peace for ourselves is to be mindful. Without mindfulness, we cannot find peace. You already know that yourself for many years. Because of living without mindfulness, we've done a lot of things. We harm ourselves, we harm the others. That's what we've been doing. And the more we do that, the suffer we are. We cannot change ourselves, we cannot fix ourselves, we cannot help ourselves. And then when we live that way, even though we have this world, even though we live like right now as a human being, but if we keep doing that to ourselves, it's just like we living in somewhere that is really, really suffer. Let's say hell. If we keep on living that way, we suffer, even though we are human beings. Which human beings shouldn't be suffer like that? We deserve better. Don't let people try to say something, do something to control us. Slavery time has been gone. And we don't need to think of it. We don't need to hold on into those anger and hatred. All those history, sadness history has been gone. Nobody can change that history. The history is the past.
We cannot change it, but we can change the way of accepting it, facing it. We can change the way of us how to deal with that. That I always said, let all those hatred and anger seed within loving kindness and compassion. Let all those wounds be healed within loving kindness and compassion, so that peace can bloom and flourish throughout our world, which is our inside world, and throughout this world, this universe. If we could do that, just letting go of all those, learn how to love each other as with loving kindness, learn how to respect the others and respect ourselves, doing good things, avoid doing unwholesome things to ourselves. That is how we love ourselves. That is how we work towards peace. If we keep doing that, I promise you, your day will be much, much better. We don't have to go back to the old days anymore. And of course, practicing mindfulness is something that we really need to do. Mindfulness is something that is within our breath. It doesn't matter what belief we have. I already mentioned it. What religion we are, what faith we are. Breath is always with us. Either be all kind of beings, human beings, we have our breath, breathing in and out. Without the breathing, we die. So while we have this breath, we utilize this breath to do something better for ourselves, which is add awareness to each and every single breath going in and out. Without awareness of each breath, we are always sidetracked. We cannot stay focused. And that's what we have been doing. Now that we walk to this side of the country, we share with you the key, which is mindfulness practicing. With that mindfulness practicing, all you need to do is just pay attention to each and every breath going in and out. Each breath go in, you're aware of that breath. The breath going out, you're aware of that breath. Just pay attention to each and every breath. That's all we need to do. And then when we pay attention to each and every breath, of course, we will see our thoughts. We have all kind of thoughts, all kind of thinking, the past, the future, bad and good. As long as those thoughts pop up, we are not trying to eliminate any kind of thoughts. Instead, we try to acknowledge it, to observe those thoughts. Any thought pop up, you acknowledge it as thought, come back here with the breathing. And then when you breathe in, breathe out again, another thought pop up. Believe me, all kind of thought and millions of thought is going to pop up one after another. If we are not mindful, we will be overwhelmed with thoughts, and that is when we feel stress, anxiety, and depression. So if you see any thought pop up within that moment when you do the breathing, all you need to do is just observe that thought, acknowledge it silently in your head as thought, come back with the breathing by the nostril. Breathe in and out the way it is naturally. Don't force your breath. Just breathe normally. And then another thought pop up. When a different thought pop up, all you need to do is just acknowledge that thought again. Acknowledge it, come back to the breathing. Acknowledge it, come back to the breathing. That's all we need to do. And then when we feel any kind of sensation within this body, itchy, numb, pain, just observe those feelings and then come back with the breathing again. When you hear noise, when you hear talking, when you hear any type of sound, just acknowledge those as sound. If we don't catch it, if you don't let it bother you and just go into this ear and then go out to the other ear, it's because we think that is those sound is talking about us and things like that, and it's bothering us, and that's why we keep it inside of our head. So now, all we need to do is just acknowledge it's just a sound. Sound just comes and goes just like the wind. It will never stay. Right? It will never stay. It just comes and goes just like the wind comes and goes.